Stick a fork in the yellow pages, it is almost done. I asked a friend of mine last week if I could borrow his yellow pages, if I promised to bring it back in a few days. He just laughed at me and said, "I do not have any yellow pages, and I have not had one for years. When I want something, read anything, I look it up on the internet." That made me wonder if anyone today still uses the yellow pages. Because I routinely threw away the yellow pages, of all varieties, when I got them, I thought it was just me that opted not to use them. It turns out that I may not be alone. Most people today, by a wide margin, search for businesses on the internet. To prove it for yourself, it might be fun to ask your coworkers and associates if they have yellow pages that you may borrow, just to see how many people you know actually have one. Now, don't get me wrong. I have nothing personal against the yellow pages. I use it for some very powerful market research. And, I suppose for those people who do not have access to the internet, the venerable yellow pages provide much needed information about how to contact businesses in a variety of flavors. Surprisingly enough, a little over 2 out of 10 people do not search online for local businesses, and therefore must use the yellow pages, the newspaper, TV, or radio to find companies with which they can trade. The actual number is 22.6%. That means, of course, that about 8 out of 10, 77.4%, do search online for local businesses with which to, do business. Source: internetworldstats.com. The objective here is not to bash the yellow pages, or the newspaper, or other media. It is to make the obvious point of how ostrich-like it is to believe that one does not need to be on the internet today to do business. The mindset that believes, if advertising in the yellow pages was good enough for my father, grandfather, or even me 15 years ago, it is good enough for me now, is just simply wrong. And the sad part is, those that truly believe that way most likely have been good business people, but without change, they will not be in business 10 years from now. To say rest in peace for the yellow pages may be a bit premature. After all, the yellow pages is not yet dead. But, for a local merchant to ask the legitimate question, why advertise in the yellow pages, a relevant answer is, you do not have to, and here is why. For the money you spend on even a small display ad in most yellow page books, you get almost zero return, and, for much less money with much more flexibility, a well-optimized and well-managed website delivers megabang for the buck. To take it one small step further, if one assigned a cost to every customer delivered by yellow pages, television, radio, or newspaper, compared to the amount of money earned by doing business with that customer, I think eyes would pop and business owners' heads would explode. This of course assumes that one can even track the source of customers using offline media. Online results not only can be tracked, but the relatively low cost of acquisition can be pinpointed almost to the penny. Local businesses using the internet to develop new customers continue to thrive even in a down economy. If you are a business owner, take a look at your online presence and evaluate it for the ability to capture new traffic, meaning new customers. If you are not satisfied, contact a local internet marketing pro and see how much your company may have lost because of inattention, and how much it has to gain by utilizing proven online internet marketing techniques. Obviously, the key is being in a position to have customers find the local business when they are looking for what the business has to offer on the internet. That requires optimization, but that discussion has to be reserved for another time.